So, where are you? You're here. Where are you? You're here. Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Phew, it's December 21st, Saturday. It's 10:30 in Ukraine. Hello, guys. I'm again a bit nervous, like before every live stream. I don't know why. Hello, Kurt. Hello, Kraken, Finlay, John Ray, Rusty Nail. Hello, guys. Don't be nervous. Okay, Steve, okay. Hi to your family. Hi to Matthew. I don't know why, guys. It's every time it's so nervous. Maybe it's because of these delays between streams, or maybe just because of some, I don't know. But every time it's like it was super simple right in the beginning when I just started filming, when I had first lives. I was not so nervous. You are a natural talent on YouTube. Don't be nervous, buddy. Thanks, Rusty. Thanks. Hello, Rando. Andres. Привіт, як тебе справи? I'm okay, you see. Like, staying alive. And, like, nowadays it's the most important for Ukrainian people to stay alive. Normal, I think, to feel this. Yeah, of course. It's normal, because if I would have just one viewer, maybe I will nervous less. But when I have many people, I feel this. I don't know, like some kind of pressure from somebody. But maybe just my mind. Maybe it's just like I made up this feeling. I don't know. Still coming to you live from Kropyvnytsky. Hello, my friend. How is it going, Kropyvnytsky? Do you have a Christmas tree in your city? What is meaning of долбоёб? It's dumbass or asshole or yeah, any similar word. So usually we call somebody in this way when it's like that person is sick, let's say, when you do not like him or her. But usually, like, of course, you can say that only to men, not to the women. That was upsetting to see that bomb go off into city in the shorts you posted a few days ago. Yeah, so that's why. Like, you never know, because so yesterday in the morning, 7 a.m., like, Russia launched ballistic missiles and they hit city center. And probably you guys, you already saw these videos, this news in your media. One person killed and 12 people injured. And it's right in the city center. It's near to Palace of Ukraine metro station, and I've been there like 1,000 times. My university is near to that place. Popping in, can't stay, wish I could, but I'll catch you on replay later this evening. Stay safe, Paul. Have everyone, bye everyone. Have a good one. Last White Rose. Pablo, are electricity outages any worse than a month ago? No. As for the electricity, it's better. Nowadays we have electricity and there are no power outages. It's been warm. It was 7 Celsius yesterday and it's 5 Celsius today. So it's really warm compared to last year, because it's already New Year, but it's still warm here. Okay, so let me see how many people are here, because I closed that window. So give me 1 second, please. Tu- I lost. I lost it. Okay, no worries. All right, Pablo, I think see a mouse on your shelf up there. Where? I don't know. I don't know where. Where do you see the mouse? Hello, Neta. Hello, Sarah. I'm surprised to hear there aren't more power outages. Yeah, Trump seems to be softening for aid to Ukraine. Yeah, probably he will. Hello from Wisconsin in USA. Merry Christmas to you and Luban family. Sent Scott, Ukraine volunteer. Hi from New Zealand. Hello there. 93. I see. Okay, Coin Saints. It's been in 70s and 80s in Los Angeles. Don, what exactly? Cool beard this evening. Thank you. It's not beard, it's just like a bit of hair. Hello, Dave. Hello, Albert. Hello from Philippines. I always watching your vlog. Let me try this plugin. If it works, yeah. So, hello, Dave. Hi, my friend. I'll jump and rewatch this in a little while. I'm out doing Christmas stuff right now, of course. Yeah. We'll talk later, cause yeah, Dave. I know Dave personally, so yeah, from time to time we have some conversations about Ukraine and our life here. So yeah, hi to everyone, and yeah, it's Christmas time, so Merry Christmas to everyone, by the way. You need to shave, Selman. I I shaved it like a few days ago. Like usually I do not shave myself like completely my face. Yeah, I use this trimmer and I use like 1.5 millimeter this attachment, so it like leaves a bit, because if I will shave like this hair completely, like I look like I'm 20 years old. So the Greece has been unusually hot. Yeah, same here. Regards to Jack. Yeah, I will tell this to him tomorrow, because right now we're in the city, but yeah, tomorrow we'll go to the countryside. Stubble shows your cheese-led jaw line. Rento, it's what's that? Really, what is cheese-led jaw line? I'm spending my first Christmas and New Year's in Ukraine. And consideration, John, how do you feel? Do you feel this Christmas atmosphere? Do you feel this New Year atmosphere in Ukraine? Do you have some like lights or garland? You know, guys, garlands in your city? Because like in our place, we do not have that. Like before the war, they usually put the Christmas tree on the central square with garlands, with some, let's say, tents where we had street food, where we have barbecue, like glintwein drink. But now, like, we do not have that in Kyiv as well. And usually, like right now, they use some funds which business provides, like to put some Christmas tree or like to decorate the street. And of course, like it's a bit sad because, first of all, it's not sad because of myself or like I want it, but like we have so many kids, and these kids, they do not feel, they do not feel these holidays anymore. Because when I was a kid, I remember like with my friends, with my parents, we usually go to the central square, where we also had this Christmas trees in every district, in some places, and it was really cool. We have this fireworks everywhere. Nowadays, like over the last 3 years, like sometimes we we have news that some people launch these fireworks in some cities, like when they celebrate some birthday or like other events. But nowadays it's not okay to use fireworks because like these sounds, and you can just you can just like it scares, because we have missiles, we have drones, we have these attacks, and even when there is the loud car, uh, drives past drives through this building, it's also like scares you. Hi Paul, hello Nathan, good to see you today, good to see you too, my friends, thanks for joining. John, I'm from Alabama. I've never been to USA, I've never been to any state in the United States. A sharp, good-looking jawline like a marble statue. What is marble statue? I have no idea, really. Marble statue. Like just marble statue. This monument, marmurową skulptura. Where these comments are, it's here. Chiseled jawline is like square jawed shape, like male fashion models or statues. I see. Pero, hi. I remember watching your videos of pre-war rural Ukraine and finding beautiful elements and details that are similar to rural Argentina. Thanks, Pero. You're watching me from Argentina. It's so far. I don't know bloggers from Argentina, but recently we watched this series about this Brazilian Formula One driver Senna. Yeah, and there was the driver from Argentina too. But of course I know your capital, and I know this monument, which is popular worldwide. But yeah, it's so far. Everything is fine where I am. Yes, they have Christmas booths and decorations, so it's good. That is good. Merry Christmas in advance to our Christian brothers and sisters. 120, thanks. They celebrate holidays better here than in America. Do you have some like street food? Like what kind of celebrations do you have in your city? Do you have chocolate chips? What is the most popular cookie over there? Chocolate chips. Maybe we have, but only in some, big grocery stores or like huge supermarkets in cities. Because usually in our like local stores we have just regular chips, not chocolate chips. The most popular cookie, we have a lot of cookies, a lot of sweets from our local brands and factories, like a lot of import cookies and sweets. So what is the most popular? Of course, like near to the cashier, like like when you pay for your grocery, there are shelves, and usually we have there Bounty, Snickers, Mars, Twix. So we have that in any store. So maybe it's the most popular. Of course, we also have some kind of this Kinder sweets like Oreo. Really many. So I can say just like so I don't know what is the most popular. Feels more like America here now at these. Wow. I don't know, like in our city we do not have this like Christmas atmosphere. We do not have that. So I don't know, maybe it depends on some city mayor, because like in Kyiv we have, but in small cities like we live, we do not have. And I don't know why, like it's so let's say cheap to decorate street with this like Chinese LED lamps, like they cost like a few dollars, but they do not do that. So I don't know why, because as I said before, it's like more for kids, like all this atmosphere, because people, like not people, kids who were born like 3 years ago, they already understand, like when you're 3-4 years ago, you understand that like what's happening, and it's sad when you do not have these holidays. How is the power station working for you? It's great. So if you have not seen, like I published a video where I built like self-made DIY power station using car batteries, and it's really like for this budget it's really great because in total, like it's almost like it's more than 2 kilowatts, and this inverter, like it also good for this price. I ordered it from AliExpress. By the way, is AliExpress, this Chinese marketplace, is it popular in your place, in your country? Yeah, but like we didn't have power outages starting from maybe like 3-4 days ago. So before that we had power outages, but now it's okay. 70 to 80 refers to temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. That's 21 to 27 Celsius. Greeting to all from USA. It was remembering that everywhere else used Celsius. Yeah, it's true. Thanks for, by the way, for sharing this like measurements, because usually it's so complicated to understand, especially when it's minus, like when it's minus 25 Fahrenheit. I know that it's minus 30 Celsius, so it's almost similar. But when it's like 70 Fahrenheit, it's just 21. So like this proportion for me, it's a bit not right. I don't know why. Like when it's minus, it's almost similar, but when it's plus, it's like almost 4 times higher. A square jawline like Brad Pitt. They're trying to say you're gorgeous. Is it okay to say gorgeous for men? Like you have to say handsome, or you can also use gorgeous. Did you ever visit Belgium? No, never. Korean Confederation. I used to like America 20 years ago. You used to live or used to like? Yep, Salman Rope. I love your videos. I love you guys. Thanks, Crystal Cookie. Hopefully they aren't Transformers. Don't. Who are they? Yeah, in my country there was an ammunition factory that blew up in 90s, and fireworks are a no-no in that city ever since. Yeah, it's like it's same here, but again, from time to time, I rewatch my, let's say, private videos. I mean like videos which I filmed on my phone, and like some my videos from 2020, from 2021, when you just didn't have these worries, when you didn't have the war, when you just lived the, let's say, regular life like everybody else lives. But nowadays, like, guys, as like the more war goes on, like all this like you just lose all these feelings, and you think that it will be never like same like it was before. And like from one side it's true, from another side I don't know, because even if the war stops, like all Ukrainians, like this impact on mental health, on, again, like on all like your health fields, because it's even hard to be really, let's say, happy nowadays, like to show that, like there are so not so many, so little, so few moments when you really can like feel this joy nowadays, because like the amount of negative events, like many times more. So yeah, because I put this name on the picture, living through the war, because before that I was reading some posts, and like there are so many questions in the internet, like how does it feel to live through the war, why do wars happen, why in the past when there was a war everybody knew that that was a war, and now when there is a war it's not a war. And there are so many, you see this like complicated questions, and it's so, I don't know, like I feel like I have to share that, and to show that, because like I have less videos just because there are just no no mood, no motivation to do that. Really. Dina, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thanks a lot for your super chat. Dina is the guy who sent us the package with that solar panels, solar lamps, and we use them during the winter time. And yeah, treats. Probably one treat left. That package with that like small cakes. I do not remember the name, but like one piece left from that. Did they decorate the square in Kyiv this year? They put the Christmas tree next to the temple, and it's completely white and it's not big. And beside from the Christmas tree, like there are nothing more, just the Christmas tree. I seen a big Christmas tree lighting ceremony take place in Kiev. Laszlo, I also shared that photo to my followers and Buy Me a Coffee page, and I cannot say like it's a big Christmas tree and lighting ceremony. When they opened that Christmas tree, there were about like a few hundred people. So usually before the war, like all these events when we open the Christmas tree, like they gather, let's say, few thousand people, but nowadays it's just like few hundred people. I spend most of my time with my girlfriend here at the apartment. She cooks and cleans for me. Occasionally go to our favorite hookah bar. My girlfriend Ruslana is a Christmas angel. I'm glad. I'm glad for you. How did you meet? How did you meet her? Since you said the electricity outages are minimal, it stands to reason the war could be a lot worse for Ukraine. It could be. It could be because, like, like the enemy country, like, they can launch, like, everything they want. I mean, especially that ICBM missile, because Putin he already threat like a lot of times, and recently when he had that like not conference, but this like telemarathon, I don't know what was that, where people asked. So he offered NATO like this competition, like to put air defense, like all air defense, and he will use that ICBM. I know, like it's weird, not weird. It's like just ridiculous. And after that, the Zelensky he wrote that post about like somebody said "Doboyop," what which means like dumbass. We have Temu website and Alibaba. Temu, yeah, it appeared recently, and I got the letters from them like to advertise this website. But I don't know. I do not have trust to Temu because there were some videos that they steal some personal data when you enter your bank card information. They can like save that, they can use that. I don't know if that's true or not, but like in our case we use AliExpress. Alibaba is for how you say wholesale, when you buy a lot of items. Peter, glad you are still safe, and Merry Christmas to you and Luba. We stand with you in Finland. Thanks, Peter. Merry Christmas to you as well. It's better in certain places, worse in others. Here in Ukraine, yeah, could be. Some places are nice, some places are worse. You deliberately short beard reminds me of what Don Johnson did for his character Crockett in the legendary TV series Miami Vice. Crockett Miami Vice. Let's check. Crockett Miami Vice. But he has no beard at all. If it's this guy, I can share that to you. 1 second. It's not. Yeah, let's put it here. You see, he has no beard at all. So let me go back to. I agree with peace talking between Zelensky and Trump, and of course the elf of Kremlin. Yeah, I do, of course. Like, I think it's, yeah, just being honest. Like, nowadays, like, it's the only way to end it, to stop it. I heard some notification from Buy Me a Coffee page. So let's check who was there. Nathan from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Paula, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and Luba. Warm wishes from Oklahoma. Thanks a lot, Nathan. Yeah, I forgot about these notifications from Buy Me a Coffee page, but I set up them as well. Nathan McGowan, Tulsa. Where is Tulsa, Oklahoma? Let me check. Oh, your city, like the Vice City, like from GTA. So it looks like the graphic on this picture. So you almost in the middle of United States. Next to Kansas, Arkansas. United States are so huge. So as far as I remember, Ukraine is the size of Texas. And apart of Texas, you have like 49 states more. Phew. So yeah, as for this question, of course, I do agree. And most of our people, of course, they are willing to have these talks. Because like it's been 3 years and I just do not see other ways to really to end the war. Like gorgeous is usually used towards women. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yes, okay to say gorgeous for men in the United States. Completely okay. Okay. The guys that think you are pretty. Do you remember the air show crash? Best wishes from Fort Lauderdale. Air show crash? Air show crash? No. Which exactly? Air show crash? We could do more in America 20, 30 years ago. Shooting a live video of Kyiv on Christmas Day, bro. Yeah, maybe. But not at the Christmas. Maybe we'll go there close to New Year. I don't know. But, like, shooting live nowadays outside, it's, first of all, it's cold there. And especially, like, in few weeks. Then we have these issues with internet connection on cell phones. So that's why, like, I used to do these lives nowadays in the apartment, because like walking outside, we always have some troubles, and like the internet nowadays it's not okay. Even straight guys know when another guy is handsome. Random. Let's say, guys, let's just forget about that now, because we focus not on that. This is the first stream I have been able to watch live. Best wishes to you and your family. Thanks a lot, Ymir Reis. Best wishes to your family as well. Frederick Tright. I'm not just starting a new year, but a new chapter of my life. Don't have too many left. One chapter equals 10 years. Yeah. And because of the war, I feel like, like I'm living my last years. Like, I feel like I'm already, I don't know, 70 or 75, and I will die in a few years. I don't know why. It's just because of, like the mental health is really suffering, and it's about everyone. It's not about like just me. So most of the people who are in Ukraine, who is staying there, like I just have no words to describe this, mental conditions of everyone. Because like, of course, maybe it also depends where you live, but nowadays, like no matter where you live, all this like information environment, every time when you read some news, like it's better just to stop doing that, really, because like really I just do not remember when was the last time when I read really something good, and it's like about everything. I'm not just talking about like exactly the war, but some inner issues, like inner improvements, like new laws, new taxes, new tariffs, like new prices. It just it hurts a bit. Hello from Carmel, Maine. Hello, Les. Good to see you again. I met Ruslan on the dating site Romance Compass. It's not the advertisement of this website, but you see, it means that this website really works. Oh, sorry. If John met Ruslana on this website, so then, guys, if you also want to meet Ruslana or maybe somebody else, yeah, you can check this website. Open the second window of your PC and let the advertising run. Refresh every 5 minutes. Sveta, like YouTube is really smart, and YouTube does not like that. I mean, back maybe like 3-4 years ago, I also like when I just started the channel, I also was wondering what if I like will open like my videos on the cell phone, another computer, in some other place, but yeah, and especially Sveta, the cost of this like advertisement, if you watch from Ukraine, it's like many times less. So if I watch this advertisement being here, like from using my IP address, so it gives you just few, it maybe even less than few cents. I don't know. Well, one good thing, today is a winter solstice, so the days will start to get longer. And Kemi, by the way, I read some article that today we have the shortest day. It's only 8 hours in Ukraine. 8 hours and 4 minutes, if I'm not wrong. And the people of India are very sad due to the war. May prosperity come to Kyiv soon. Sanction Ray. Tulsa might be more dangerous than Ukraine. I don't know. Why? Why? Alexander, hello. Jesus Christ, protect all over you. Niota. Did you ever play Red Dead 2? No, I've never. Will you ever travel to the United States? Maybe, if not the war, like we traveled there, but like right now, like there is just no sense to plan something, because like when you plan something, usually it doesn't happen. But of course, like it's really interesting because I have a lot of people I got a lot of friends from United States, like a lot of people from YouTube who watch me, my moderators, because we also talk really often, like almost every day. And of course, like they are inviting us, and they invited us right in the beginning. And of course, yeah, we're willing to travel not only to United States but to other countries to live somewhere abroad because like Steven, he was here and he said like that's this is our prime years and like and unfortunately we live these prime years in a wartime and it's just like you feel like the life goes behind you, that you are somewhere beside from your life, like not living your life but you are just some watching like people live and you just exist, let's say. You people on this chat need to press the like button. Yeah, please do that. United Countries of America, yeah, it takes 8 hours to drive to the beach. In our case, like it takes, if you're in Kyiv, it takes, let's say, 5 hours to drive to the beach to Odessa. It's, let's say, 300 miles, about 300 miles. Sir Dude, thanks for still sharing some news. We did not could receive anything. Thanks for watching, Alexander. Don Johnson had a beard of few days only. They even created a clip related to it. Shorter than your beard, it's all TV history. Do you guys in Ukraine call everybody bro like they do in the United States? No. No, only some. We have some, let's say, guys who 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 call their friends bro like on every step, but usually it's like just few out of like 10,000. Usually like bro, it's you can say that in some context, but it's not so. Like the way of the way of speaking a bit like different, and all these habits that you have, like we do not have them in Ukraine. Because in your case, like again, this interesting fact. So you can say you like to everyone because it's no matter it's a kid, it's an adult or an elderly person. You can say you. But in our case, we have you, and we have, let's say, formal way to say when you do not know that person or if that person is older than you. So usually like you say that to your parents, to your grandparents, to people on the street if you do not know them, like to some strangers. Like in our case, ты, you, and вы, if when it's like formal way. So it's like in Chinese, if you know. So they have ni, it's you, and nimen, it's like when it's elderly person. They gonna steal your land. Who are they? If you are, you mean Russians? Hello, Stas. I think Chad has found Paulo's Achilles heel of embarrassment. It's not Achilles heel of embarrassment. It's just like it's better, like to discuss girls. You can just write somebody here and discuss her, how gorgeous she is, but not me. What do you think of Russia's terms for negotiations? Do you think Zelensky will step down in 2025? Of course, Russian terms, they are too high if we use simple words. So they demand 4 regions, they demand neutral status, they demand little army. Of course, like it's like, they demand maximum they want, but like negotiations, talks, they always mean some compromises. where you can, let's say, meet each other. So, of course, in my view, nobody will accept like their maximum, but of course, there will be some compromises. As for the step down in 2025, of course, it depends on many factors, including Trump, including new president of the United States, and recently I read some news that this peace envoy with Kate Kellogg, that he's planning to come to Ukraine in January. He's planning to go to Russia, like to talk to both sides. I don't know, this situation and like the way out of this situation. It's like the most complicated, let's say, the most complicated agreement ever, because the last time we had so massive war, it was like World War II in Europe. So I don't know. But of course, as I said before, in my view, it's the only way to end it. Because like fighting for like 2, 3, 4 years more, like again, a lot of things are, let's say, hiding. A lot of things are in secret. Like bad things that we have here, they usually do not shared to some foreign countries, to some international media. So the way how people live, the way what people think, the way how people treat this or that, so nobody shared that. And when you talk to your friends, when you talk to your colleagues, when you talk to your environment, everybody is upset, really. So time will show. I hope that something will change, because like living in this with these conditions, when you have no idea about your future, about what will happen tomorrow, when you cannot plan, when you cannot go anywhere, when you cannot leave, it just killing you, because as I said before, you live, you do not live, you just exist. And yeah. So it was the question from John. Just maintain your moral and you will be fine. Yet it's not so easy, really. I was reading some articles like about how to, let's say, fix that, and it's, say they say just some ordinary things like do some meditation, drink tea, talk to somebody, but I mean mental health and moral. I'm here. I've actually had the best time here in the last 4 months since coming here 10 years ago. So since 10 years, you have best 4 months only now? Why? John, please share that. Checking in from South Sweden. Hello, Korpen. It's difficult to see any elections happening while there is a war still going on. In World War II, we didn't have elections in Britain. I'm not talking about elections, because, of course, like elections is another complicated issue. But again, everything depends on the willing to do that, because like Ukraine nowadays is very digital country, and we have that like app which everybody in Ukraine has, like apart from maybe some elderly people who do not have cell phones. But yeah, like even online elections are possible, and they are considering this way to do elections. But again, maybe it will be clear after the inauguration what will happen. I dated 2 other women here I met in Romance Compass. Another good advertisement from John. So guys, go and check. Come to Germany, Deutschland. A few of my friends fled to Germany and they live there, and yeah, they like it. They they are learning German language. They are visiting these language schools, passing exam. They got some level, maybe B1 or B2. January 20th, here we come. Yeah, it will be right in a month. Hello from Philadelphia. Is Luba learned how to drive manual stick shift or she drive an automatic vehicles? I remember you had an automatic rental car she drove and she has license, I think. Hello Kevin, thanks for joining. Yeah, she has license and she knows how to drive both shifts. So, but yeah, she doesn't practice often. She trusts me. She said like, why I have to do that? Like if I have you, so. But I said, and like if you will do that on your own, like you can go anywhere you want, like anywhere, being abroad in Ukraine. So it's good skill. No matter you are a man or woman or woman. Where is my chat? It's lagging a bit. I don't know why. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm back. You and Luba would love New Zealand. How to say that? I agree. I agree that of course, like New Zealand, it sounds like something like another planet. It's so far, and it's so unfamiliar, so unknown for us. Like same as Australia, New Zealand. Greetings from about 2,000 kilometers west from you. Let's hope for a peaceful weekend and Christmas, New Year, holidays. Thanks, Carol. Thanks for joining. Where do you live? It's in Sweden, or where? Most in the US do not call each other bro either. Time goes faster when you're an older man. So do whatever you can if you are able to before you're 50, if possible, done. Maybe the more you live, the faster time goes. Because really, this year it has passed so fast. We have just 10 days and there'll be 2025. And when I was younger, I saw that in 2025, like I will have a lot of kids, I will be traveling. Unfortunately, because even like born in kids, like nowadays in Ukraine, it's like it's like I'm not saying that it has no sense, but it's so stressful and so hard, because when you're like you have small baby or small kid, like you have to follow all the instructions, all this safety drills, let's say. But when you're an adult, like you just don't care sometimes. Not sometimes, like 90% of times. Boston here, is it true there are Ukraine people in north and east want to be Russian? Well, you see, like Ukraine also a big country, and of course we also had some difference between people who live in the west and people who live in the east, because people who live in the west, they are more European because they live next to European countries, they travel there, they have some like trips, work, holidays. As for relatives, I do not think that they have relatives like we have relatives, let's say, in Russia. because like in Europe we have, like in my case, I have relatives uh, who went there like in 80s from my mother line. But as for Eastern people who live in the East, of course, they live next to Russia. They go there to work. They, you know, met men or women. They like married. They had these connections, this like family connection. So they are closer to Russia. Uh, want to be Russian. Again, some people are really pro-Russian people. Some people are pro-Ukrainian people. So like I cannot say that on behalf of all the people, because I have friends who came in Kyiv from Donetsk region or Luhansk region. I have friends who went to Europe from those regions, but there are also like many people who went to Russia. Like we cannot say that it's not like that. So again, it's also complicated, and I just cannot answer for sure, like to be really uh, right about that. So as for people Norse, like Norse people, it's yeah, I did not notice that Norse people, like it's people who live in Sumy, Chernihiv, Kyiv, Zhytomyr. Of course, like they have, maybe some of them also went to Russia, but as for people who are in Kyiv, Chernihiv, Sumy is also near to Russian border, near to Kursk region. Chernihiv is near to Belarus border. Who was that? Mo, my friend. Mo back. Hi Paulo, thanks for your patience when answering all the questions. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Luba, Jack, and your families from Gothenburg, Sweden. Thanks a lot, Mo. Thanks for your patience when answering. I don't mind to answer on any questions, even if they're a bit weird or like some provocative questions. If I could answer, if I if I can answer, I will answer. Thanks a lot for the bananas, Mo. Так. Alexander Weirding, have a good Christmas. Thanks for sharing some news. Hope you're okay there, dude. Thanks a lot, Alexander. Where you originally from? Because you have a very common name, Alexander Sasha. Hi from Czech Republic. Hello, Jiri. Hello there. I think in Ukraine they say chuvak, don't they? This is probably the closest thing to bro. Yeah, chuvak, it's like dude. Like, hey buddy, hey dude, chuvak, come here, chuvak, let's go there. Like, chuvak, do you wanna, are you hungry? Or, yeah, we usually say chuvak. Stas mentioned, yeah, means dude. To your knowledge, is there divorce rate in Ukraine high? Is so, why do you think it's high? Nowadays it's high because of I I watched few videos about this, I don't know if it's right, like hardships when a lot of families they fled from Ukraine without the husband, without the like the father, and they are abroad for 3 years, and of course like some people just have no patience like to wait, so they just ask for divorce. Before the war, I also met like even some people from my environment, my friends, my relatives, like my brother, not sibling, but just my brother from second line. He also like divorced with his wife. It's happened, and yeah, this is life. As for the rate, have no idea really. Oliver wants to be chauffeured in style. What's that? To drive someone somewhere. Ah, yeah. So hard. Chauf. Chauffeured. It's like some word from French language. Love from Germany. Thanks, Mr. Fact. I finally found my Christmas angel, Ruslana. I've been spending most of my time in Mykolaiv, Odessa, been to Kyiv, Lviv, Kherson, Numa, and so far, like in Kropyvnytsky, they have a lot for a smaller city. I've never been to Kropyvnytsky. Also, I know I like small cities also because, like, it's less stressful to live. No traffic jams, no crowds of people. Maybe the life in small cities a bit slower, a bit slow compared to big cities, but it's so comfortable when you have like everything you need like around the place you live. So there is no need to drive the car like for like 20 kilometers to go like to some grocery store or to visit some shopping mall. Divorce rate is very high in Ukraine. So many dating sites just show divorced and left their husbands behind in Ukraine and will never go back. Yeah, unfortunately. Ukraine is one of the top countries for divorce. Lastly, and also the recent polls shows that we also have the lower birth rate and like the higher death rate. So you just guys don't realize how it's not simple to live when like so many negative like everywhere. So I wish like you just can, you know, put yourself in some bubble and just not to know that, like to avoid all the news, like to left all the groups, all these public groups that we have with news. But it's just impossible because like you have so many friends, so many relatives, parents, and you can check like all the attacks through the internet, all the outcome. So like it's the only way because nobody watch the TV. So like the only source we get information it's through Telegram nowadays and YouTube. But usually on YouTube, like even today, before this live stream, I put Ukraine in the search, and like there are so many this let's say clickbait titles about Ukraine, about like you know. Mm, like here, like Zelensky final hour begins. 9/11 style attack in Russia's Kazan. So everyone is trying just to to hype on this. Phew. No, I do not live in Sweden, but south of it is it in a country south of Denmark and on other side the Baltic Sea. Ah, Denmark, Baltic Sea. We have friends who are in Denmark. Merry Christmas to you guys. Be well, thanks, Jerry. Yet in New Zealand is gone so commercial. Have lived and would you ever do a fundraiser to collect donations for a car for Ukraine Armed Forces? I advertised the fundraiser from Car for Ukraine project Marina 4691. But yeah, again, being honest, you know, below all of my videos, I have links to some, let's say, fonts of Ukraine who collects money. but like doing some personal advertisement, not advertisement, but fundraiser. Like I do not feel okay, like asking for money. I don't know why. Like many people, many like bloggers from Ukraine do that, like like collecting money. But I don't know. I'm just that kind of person who do not feel. I just feel really strange. Not strange, but I'm not used. Like I'm not used to ask for something. Like I'm not used to ask for some help. Like even if if like my financial situation will be like the worst ever, uh, I still will try to fix that on my own. Yeah. So, but as for donations for a car, like there are great project car for Ukraine, and they already delivered here a lot of cars. Maybe someone answered these questions, but do you celebrate Christmas on December 25 or January 7? So, starting from maybe 2020 or 2021 or 2022, like we started to celebrate Christmas or on December 25. Before that, we celebrated it on January 7. Nowadays, some people celebrate on 25th, some people celebrate on January 7th. Like for me, this year we will celebrate it on 25th. But again, guys, like all these celebrations nowadays in Ukraine, like they are similar. No matter it's your birthday, it's New Year, Christmas. So the biggest what you can do is just to have family dinner, like nothing more. But we had so many like these family dinners every time. Like we have a lot of relatives, like some birthdays. Usually we just gather, like we eat together, like spending a few hours together and leave. So like before the war, we could go somewhere, like let's say some bowling, some pool, some other places like some parks where you can sit and do a picnic. Nowadays, like you just meet your family, your friends, like have some dinner, lunch, and yeah, that's all. Like we're not visiting some, cafes, restaurants for that, not organizing some parties because you just have no mood for that. Maybe someone answered this question, but do you celebrate? Have a nice Christmas, Happy New Year, stay strong. Thanks, Yuri. Sorry for being stupid, been trying to get your address to send gifts to, but I emailed you on the wrong address. So guess it will be New Year's presents anyway. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Frederick, but did I answer to you or no? Because I had many like letters about the address. Raymond Kenny, hi from Ireland. Гори в Україну. Hello Raymond. Гори в Україну. You wrote mountains to Ukraine. What does that mean? Mountains, like гори. Or гори also means like fire. Fire to Ukraine. So better write in English. Sorry I'm late. Any news about the rocket hitting Kherson? So as for that rocket, as far as I know, nobody was injured because the building was empty and they hit some dispenser. But like the amount of damage is significant because they also Russian side they published the video how they did that, and like the explosions are really so massive. But thankfully, and nobody was injured, and it's just a miracle. I also like small cities, Marina. Do you ever eat deer steaks, burgers, or even deer jerky? No, never, Kevin, never. My wife is very worried about her twin and her son. John, her son is really like dangerous city to live in because it's been under the strike almost every day because it's just next to the front line. And Russians they use drones and they hit and strike just civil cars. Let me put, guys, the charger to my laptop because I see the notification. I have lottery battery. Sending love prayers to you and your family from United States. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks a lot. A young guy from Ukraine ran through the mountains with two friends and his cat. Took them 11 days and he almost died. Christian Gabon. It's not unique case. We have a lot of people, really, like, I even know personally people who ran through the mountains or through the forest. Of course, like, this topic is unpopular among, like, nobody discussed that, but there were also like a lot of videos, some not investigations, but these reports, probably from BBC, where they were filming about people who ran, who escape, using this, let's say, dangerous way. Also, a lot of people sinked in the river. Some people, let's say, froze, and some people even been killed. Birth rates are down everywhere except Africa. Yeah, less, but in our case, like, it's the lowest. Many women left with their kids and now their kids are well integrated in another country and school system, so going back is overwhelming. Yeah, I have also friends who fled with family, like with kids, and they integrated so fast, like they are learning the language. So even today I talked to my friend who is in the Netherlands, and they have no desire to come back here. Nice. Car for Ukraine also donated to them. Right now, the baby boomers from World War II time are now in their 18, almost gone. There are a lot of people, probably 2/3 of Americans. I would think there are a lot of people on retirement. 80, 100 years, like in Ukraine, it's really like a lot. Usually, like, our people, they live about like maybe 70, 75 years is average. Paul, I have to leave the life, and I just want to say you and your family are in my thoughts, and this has to end. Thanks, Sarah. Have a good one, and Merry Christmas. I understand that it feels weird, but I think you do it in a good way with providing other organizations links. Yeah, like, even when the war just started, I shared this. Like, there was we had huge, let's say, huge fundraiser from our national bank, and it's really interesting, like, where those money went, because, like, when the war started, of course, like, you have no idea what to do, like, how can you help, like, where you should, let's say, transfer people who is willing to help. And I shared, like, that link. I also shared the link of some other organizations, but again, no matter what, like, every organization, like, every person, like, who does this fundraisers, he or she, they have, like, let's say, good reviews or comments, and bad. Like, some people do not like them, some people, like, suspect something. So of course, like, doing that personally, you 100% you like, 100% where you spend that money, where, like, whom you send them, what did they buy. But when you like when you send that money to somebody you do not know personally, like, you have no idea where this money goes. Like, same with the, like, with the government. Like, they had like billions of fun, like, of money, but you have no idea, like do they spend all this money, like, in a fair way. Everyone needs some help sometimes, and some more than others don't feel embarrassed. Yeah, I agree with you, but again, like, like, I used to let's say to live on my own, because like, as for my family, like, we are not like rich people, wealthy people. My my dad, he worked like a regular job. He like did not earn a lot, and only when I started to work, I like started to feel that like I am able to help, I am able to like to improve something, to help with that, to help with this. After I started YouTube, I also like, it was like some another wave of this opportunity. But again, like, we had so many plans, because before the war, my channel it's let's say, how do you say that, pumped. Like, I had so many views, like, before the war, like, because you say the content from Ukraine was really unique. We had not so many bloggers from Ukraine who was filming, who did that on regular basis. But when the war started, like, we had so many videos, like, in YouTube about Ukraine, like, in all this media, like, from other people, from foreign bloggers, from some Ukrainian new bloggers who started to film. But yeah, like like the competition, like competitors competition, is so massive. John, Kropivницky population 220 is a big bar town. They have their own brewery. If you like bars, that is, yeah, a lot of Ukrainian cities have this brewery, have some local, like, factories of alcohol, of bread, like some milk factories. Sorry, Paolo, you still missed my home country again. I don't want to play games with you, but I do live in the country south of Denmark, where many Ukrainians found refugee are welcome. I see. So you just don't wanna say your country, like, directly. So I do understand, Carol. But you are, you know, when you write the comment on YouTube, like, nobody knows who are you at all, like, because you have some different, like, picture, you have the name that can be not real, so you have no, there is like no sense to worry about this. Because in my case, like, when you share almost everything and have like a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, and some people do not like you, some people wish you something bad, and in my case, of course, yeah, I have reason to be worried, but I do not do that, because, like, I still think that I didn't do anything bad to anyone, so why should somebody do bad to me? Are you going to watch the box? Yeah, by the way, today we have the fight between our Ukrainian boxer uh, Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. So two legends, and will be the second fight, because maybe half a year ago Usyk won Fury, and now they have rematch. And I also know that this match is the most expensive. Like, they shared like $120 million. So the honorar, like, yeah, it's just insane. It's so a lot. Like I just cannot imagine like this amount of money, like for this match, for this fight. Sorry, not match, fight. I did not hear you. Could you please scream louder? It's to Linda, not to me. Because I have mic here, like on my shirt. So I hope that you can hear me clearly. Consider John going to bed soon. Have to go smoke some hookah tomorrow with my woman. John, how old are you? How old are you that you still smoke hookah? By the way, in Ukraine we do not say hookah, we say kalyan. Hookah is so unusual to say for me. Kalyan, we used to say kalyan. I do not like to smoke. I tried kalyan hookah with my friends like many years ago. It just, you can do that for fun. But I know people who do that like almost every day. But it has no sense like for me. Hello from Kansas City, Missouri. Hello, Danny Allen. The divorce rate was high before the war started in Ukraine. Why do you think Ukraine's divorce rate is so high when before the war? Ooh, good question, Matt. Why do you think Ukraine divorce rate is so high when before the war? Maybe because we had more marriages than some other countries, and maybe because of that we had a higher divorce rate, because other factors, I don't know, like maybe because of some people marry too early, because I know people who marry each other like in a month they met each other, and they like in a year or two they divorce, but really have no idea why. Merry Christmas to you and your family from Ohio, US. Thanks for taking time for this live stream. Thanks, RC. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hi, Pablo. My in-laws are going from Odessa to Bucharest today, and we will meet them for Christmas and New Year's. Hello, Don. You're lucky to meet them. Have a good holiday with them. I'm sorry for the craziness going on. Have you seen Tucker Carlson on YouTube? Yeah, honey, of course. Of course, I have seen him. I watched some of his videos, like his interviews with whom? With Putin, with Lavrov recently. I've been following you from Hungary for a long time. How are you? What are you doing now? Merry Christmas. Hello, Gura Bita. Are you he or she? Sorry for asking that. What are you doing? I'm doing live stream right now. Merry Christmas to you as well. How are you? Like, okay, nothing good. But yeah, staying alive. I'm 56, but act like I'm 26. Oh, in that case, John, we can do that together. If you act like you're 26, yeah, so we should go to hookah bar with you. The war will end 2025. Happy Christmas. I hope so, Raymond. Happy Christmas to you as well. Hey, Paul, how is it going? Merry Christmas from Winnipeg, Canada. Hello, Saika. Merry Christmas to you as well. It's going... I cannot say fine, I cannot say well. It's going just like... It's going not like it should to be. Like it should be. Linda Leslie, many in your audience would like to know why aren't you in Kursk? Lyndon, I live in Ukraine. What should I do in Kursk? Don't get hooked on cigarettes. I have been smoking probably most of my life. It's expensive. A pack of cigarettes up to $15 now. Same in Ukraine. Starting from next year, starting from January, we'll have higher tax on cigarettes. Right now, like the pack of cigarettes costs about. It's probably like maybe $3-4, but yeah, it's a lot. Again, like our prices, they they may look cheap for you because you like I convert them, exchange them to United States dollar, but we pay in hryvnia, and like the pack of cigarette was like 20 hryvnias, like let's say a few years ago or like 5 years ago, and now it's like 120 hryvnia, so it's like 6 times higher. But in dollar, it's maybe like 50% or 100% higher. Apollo, my nickname is taken from a character in sci-fi series going since 1961, reading it every week since I was 14 years old. It's in fact the biggest sci-fi series in the world, but I am not on film. So Carol, in that case, you should not worry about your private information at all, especially about your country. It's not even the city. She, Beta. I see, Beta. Yeah, I saw that you were a girl or a woman because yeah, your name sounds like it's her or she. The Ukraine mission pack of Marlboro Red in Ukraine is £2. Hello, my friend. How are you? Yeah, it's about like 100 hryvnia, because a pound is more than 50 hryvnia, and like a few years ago the pound was 30 hryvnia, and now it's more than 50. I live by the McDonald's here in Kropotnitsky. They have both a train and bus station. You can take either one to get here. Yeah, let's better go to Kyiv and go to McDonald's and do live stream, but only maybe in summer or in spring when it will be warm. Hope you're doing good and safe, my friend. I hope you too. How is the situation in your city? Paulo, how are Luba and Jack? Hope all your family is safe. We are okay, Don. Luba is fine. Jack is also fine. So, yeah. It seems like we're okay, but yeah. Mentally, nothing good. Do not lose your face. I know it's hard, but you must put positive thoughts out into the universe. So many of us are praying and believing in the victory of Ukraine. Thanks, Happy Dragon. Yeah, we have to do that, but again, like some people just do not realize, like, what does it mean to live in Ukraine? What does it mean to live in such a environment for like almost 3 years, and you like have no idea what will be happen next, what will happen with you like in a month or in a half a year, and will it ever, let's say, will it ever end? I don't like McDonald's. I just live near. John, it's so unusual. You're American and you do not like McDonald's. We have in Ukraine this rumor, this, let's say, myth that all American people, they like McDonald's, they like fast food. So it's really strange. But by the way, John, if you compare McDonald's in Ukraine and in the United States, which one do you like more? And which one is better? Lyndon, don't be cute, Paul, if you refuse to answer the question. I understand. What was your question like about? Like, what should I answer? Why not I am in another country? Why I should be there? Like, ask something more real. The Ukraine did all great here. Thank you, brother. Good to hear that. When I started going to Kyiv and Odessa in 2003, it was 6 hryvnia to $1. We always bring 100 bills for our family. Yeah, I remember the time. Maybe it was even like not 6 but 4, because till 2004, when we had revolution, Orange Revolution, the currency rate was 4 hryvnia, and then a lot of people they took loans from the banks, from some other like people, because even my parents, I do remember that they took some loan before this revolution, and then we had this, let's say, crisis, and currency rate increased 2 times, and yeah, it was real bad situation, because like it means that you need to earn and to give like 2 times more in our national currency. In California, 35 years ago, cigarettes were 1.50. 35 years ago. In Ukraine, it was like 5 years ago. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, K Bell. How is it going there? Culture, food, travel. Paul, this is Robert Sparkman. I hope you are all well. Hello, Robert. It's good to see you here. This is also Robert, the good friend of mine. He sent us the package. He sent this collar to Jack. By the way, he's still wearing this collar. I saw where someone asked when Luba was going to have her baby. I didn't know you both were expecting. Isn't it true? I didn't see that message. No, like we are not waiting, but like yeah, like it can happen anytime. But of course, nowadays we are not planning, because like again, the current situation here is not for that. Shwan, what if every question is displayed and gets answered except mine? What was your question? It's really hard to stop. Ukraine McDonald's is better because they use all the American recipes, more trans fat and fried foods. Everything here is healthy. McDonald's, it's terrible. Also, your ketchup is better. Yeah, I also heard that a lot of people say that our McDonald's is better, in sense that we have, let's say, healthier ingredients. Mm-hmm. Not to sidetrack, but there are easy ways to get cigarettes in the United States for about $10 a carton. Carton, you mean this block from which includes 8 packs? Or what is a carton? I'm not shy about my home country at all, but I consider myself European first, and our capital city is Berlin, so now you know my nationality. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, mine? Yeah, Guten Abend, Carol. So let's go to the next question. Where do you live in which city? Raymond, when the war is over, I would like to go to Ukraine on my holidays. Beautiful country. Welcome, welcome, Raymond. We are welcoming everyone. So I really hope that it will be possible to come here like next year. Dunkin' Sats were bigger in the 90s. They have the best char burgers. Also brewed their own great root beer. They like Sonic, but they wave. Better food. Dunkin' Sats. You mean some fast food restaurant. You just order pipe tobacco and cigarette tubes and use a machine to roll your own. Yeah, this is the way how our people do that right now, because like buying packs are too expensive, so they bought this tobacco, this cigarette tubes, and yeah. Have the F-16 fighters help you war effort against Russia? They help us to protect our sky, and especially in some regions which are near to Russian border, like Kharkiv, like Sumy. Do you and Luba use funicular or walk? And the huge Ferris wheel, I looked slow and probably started at stop, then it ran. We used both options, funicular and walk, and we also rode that huge Ferris wheel. It was on Kontraktova Square in Kyiv. You have to try original Tommy's and In and Out Burger if you're in Los Angeles. So don't, I'm not there, but yeah, of course I'd like to try. When the war is over, I'd love to visit Ukraine and all the post-Soviet countries. Yeah, it's really good experience and mm, ever been to Rivne, and if so, what's like? No, Frederick, never been to Rivne. I've been to Lutsk. I've been to Lviv in Western Ukraine. I've been to Vinnytsia, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky. Mm, as for this, like big cities, administrative centers. As for Rivne, never. I used to like Culvers. Have no idea what's that. Uh, Robert, I wish I could send you an Amish pie, but it would be stale and messy before it got to you. I bought pies today from the Amish bakery for our family dinner tomorrow. Robert, my friend, no worries about the pie. Like we have so many bakeries here, so of course I believe that pie is tasty, but yeah, it will take a month to reach us, and unfortunately it will be not okay. Berlin is meant to be a very nice city. I'd like to go there. I was watching a video of a German on a boat with their cat in Berlin. Lots of nice wetlands, canals, rivers. Yeah, Germany is a, let's say, great country with big quality, like life quality level. Of course, you also have super big taxes, but yeah, at least you see where your funds go. What is health insurance like there? Uh, what exactly? The last time I was in the clinic, don't remember. So usually, if you have some, let's say, issues, you go to some private clinic, like dental clinic, or like to do some like CT, MRT, like shots of your body, the X-ray. So it's also private clinic. So as for insurance, it's not common here. So usually only some people do this health insurance. Like some companies, especially like IT companies, they provide health insurance to their workers, but usually like some ordinary people, nobody has that. Paulo, so do you remember you once learned some of my native language at school and you said Guten Abend, mein Herr, without any faults? Bravo. So I, I really learned German at school 2 or 3 years, and I also had some private lessons. So I still remember some words, like you said, mein Herr, Mutter, Vater, Bruder. Uh, yeah, something like that. But it was so many years ago. Maybe if I will open the vocabulary, maybe I will like find some familiar words. I can say that I've been to Kherson, Holopristan, Odessa, and Kyiv, and when the war ends, I would highly recommend it. Agree. Best pulled pork barbecue in Alabama is John Boy Smokehouse and Bones Basket Barbecue. Probably. Perhaps it's too early to speculate, but if there are peace talks in the future and if they are successful, what do you think is the most probable outcome for Ukraine's relationship with Russia? I think like the nearest years we won't have any relationship. What will be like in 5-10 years? I think that everything will change when there will be another government, like another president. But of course, everything also depends on their like policy. If they will follow same policy like that we are Russia, that we have to be like inside Russia, of course, like nothing will be good. But if again, Putin, he will not live like another 10 years. Like he's also like he's not 40, so I hope that he will live like maybe few more years. But again, I am I wish he dies like tomorrow, or even like today. But of course, again, future relationship. You mean like between countries? No relationship, at least like some nearest years, near some. Yeah, you got that. As among the people, between people, probably also. But again, even before the war, what kind of relationship we had? We had some trading like gasoline, gas, natural gas. As for Russian, let's say grocery Russian products, we didn't have them in the stores. As for Russian clothes, like or electronics, they do not produce that. So the only let's say things we bought it was gasoline and gas, natural gas. And of course, because of that, we also had this jokes that like we depend on their gasoline. If such a thing is still possible with both America and Russia, is if such thing is still possible with both America and Russia. Didn't catch this. What do you mean by this? When I was in Kyiv, I went to this Ukrainian fast food place. The burger and fries were incredible, much better than McDonald's. Ah, I see. Paul, it's nearly Christmas. How do you feel about the change of date? Is it the first time I won't have two Christmas days to celebrate with my family? I feel nothing really. Like, I do not feel that we changed it because, again, I cannot say that even like before we had some massive celebrations. Usually, we had massive celebration during New Year night. So New Year night was like the biggest, let's say, holiday in Ukraine. Like beside your birthday. As for Christmas, it's more like a family. It's like the reason to spend time with your family. But during like New Year night, usually you spend time with your friends. Like yeah, with your friends. As for date change, nothing because I don't know like if we will not celebrate it in some special way. So again, it will be just a dinner. Is anybody there? Is anybody here? Yeah. You're here. Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's me. It's me talking. So let's go back. In economic and diplomatic terms, that is, and how that may involve mediation from the Americans and European. Apologize for any confusion. Emir race again. It's hard to predict something really, because everything depends on our, let's say, future government, on Russian future government, depends on American policy towards Ukraine and Russia, because Trump he can he can cancel, he can like dismiss all the sanctions, he can remove them, like against Russia they can start to trade. So really have no idea. Salman again, hello. Well, national health insurance is compulsory for everyone unless you are a self-employed person. 50% cost is paid by you and 50% by your employer. You can also change into a private health insurance. Yeah, I know that it's really common in many countries, like I mean other countries. In Ukraine, like We do not have that yet. Like, it's not so common. We have some insurance company that provide health insurance, but again, it's also in some really huge corporations, some big companies, IT companies, but not like, some regular jobs like in the store or in the bank or like on some factory. I mean, let's say even bread factory. We are wishing you a Merry Christmas. We hope you get peace and prosperity next year. Thanks, John Elmert. Thanks, Emmert. Sorry. I hope so as well. Charles, hello there. Good to see you. Hope you and your family are well. We are okay. Charles, how are you? Lyndon, Paulo, equal shame. Why? Explain. Why, Lyndon? So, explain. Give us explanation. It's easy to say, but yeah, give us some facts. A lot of Russian oil and tankers seem to be thinking in the Black Sea. They said it was due to a storm. Yeah, I also heard that. But again, it's not good for the sea. It's not good for for the resorts like around the sea. But yeah, that story is true, and it's not new. We had that even before the war when some tanker sank with oil, and the sea was just black and had this, this oil, this mood. John Emertroll, but he has to explain. He has to say something. Whatever happened to the house you all were fixing up? Nothing happened. It's still there. But again, like to do something more, like you have to invest there, but there is no sense to invest there because like there is no let's say no available funds to do that, like to spend them on something that is not really necessary right now. That place is really good. It's far from civilization, it's far from the town, but again, like we have, the main house, we have this apartment where we live, like, and it's better to spend money on some things here rather than to spend them on something that we do not need. But maybe we'll go there like next summer to see how is it going. Maybe we'll do something there. Again, everything depends on the situation. Let me check if the box started, because it's already 12:09 here.
Хоч так психологічно впливати на Усика та на його команди, на тренерів.
No, it's not started yet. So I will stream for another 10 or 15 minutes, and yeah, I wanna watch the box fight. So let me go back to the comments. Greetings from Slovakia. Do you register our awful prime minister in your news? Lately I don't see news because what this dude is doing is outrageous. You mean Fico, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, Slovak PM says Zelensky is to blame for Slovakia's gas crisis, or it was not Fico. Who is that? Robert Fico, yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that Zelensky offered him some money if it was he, like for joining NATO. I don't know. How do you treat this prime minister? Since you're a citizen of Slovakia. What are your plans for life after the war, Danny Allen? Oh, we had a lot, but now it's really so. It's so really like I don't know. It was. There is the drone sound outside. We had a raid. Let me check. Because usually we hear the sounds of drones. They fly just above the city. So as for plans, Danny, I have no idea. Of course, like we're willing to travel to go somewhere, like at least to have some, let's say, vacation. I pray for you, your family, and your fellow Ukrainians. My heart is always with you. Thanks, JST. Those are Soviet-era tankers designed for rivers. They were not designed for the relatively minor storm that broke them in half, probably. Lyndon Leslie is a troll. Greetings from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you here. It's very dark, cold night in Thunder Bay, Ontario. God bless you all. You are much loved. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for your kind words. Gator North, thanks a lot for your super chat, my friend. If you're younger than 27, okay. What is okay? So, Lyndon, what was your question? Yes, this is Dude Pizza. So, how do you treat him? Because usually, of course, they show us everyone who says something strange and weird towards Ukraine. But again, maybe you like him, like maybe he is saying something that is okay, like that is true. So I have no idea like how local people treat him, so you can share that. Paulo, you were showing cheap houses. I may be interested in one to give my wife's twin. Are any decent ones available? John Emmer, there are, let's say, thousands of cheap houses here in Ukraine, but again, like to live there, to go there, it seems that it's easy, but again, you just cannot come and live in that house and doing nothing. You need to plan everything, because if you're, or like she plans to come here, or maybe she's Ukrainian or not, John. Who is she? Because we have tons of cheap houses, but again, it seems that like you can buy a house and you just go and live there, like without doing anything, without investing, without like doing this like facilities, without like stores near, without roads like to reach this place, without like internet and so on. When the war is over, I will buy a cabin in the countryside. We have a lot of cabins, yeah. Yeah, born and raised in Holocaust. In that case, she has to choose like the region. She has to choose like the best place for her, and then like we can check some homes, because like really there are so many offers all over Ukraine for. But if like in uh, my meaning, like cheap house, it's like up to 5,000. We have a lot of them, but they are not so, let's say, fit to live. Greetings from Kharkiv. I hope you and your family all the best. You made my convenience buying a house with my wife. We are looking now in Kyiv area. Hello EST. How are you? How is Kharkiv? Yeah, it's a good idea. Kyiv region, Kyiv area. It's great because it's like close to Kyiv, and in that case, at least you have road, you have like cell phone connection, you have all the facilities, all the places you need near to you. But of course, again, the price in Kyiv area will be, it will not be like 5,000, so it will be higher. Lyndon Leslie, I saw that you know everything, so if you knew that, so why did you ask me? I will send you email, thanks. Yeah, you can send me an email. Is it safe to visit? Not really. Not really safe.
Коли будеш перемагати,
Okay, 10 minutes more, it will be 2 hours, and I will go. Oh, so let's maybe do some conclusions living through the wartime in Ukraine. And I never thought that I will ever experience that my family, my friends, that we will experience that. But yeah, we have what we have, and there are just no other, let's say, choice for us, for people who stayed here, who didn't leave, who did not fled somewhere. And yeah, it's really challenging to live. There are a lot of challenges every day, starting from the missiles, the drones, the attacks. You never know where it come, and every day can be your last day. And people who live in Ukraine, they probably know that. And like every time when you sleep, like before sleep, you always not imagine, but you have this thought that everything is possible, and the missile or a drone can hit your building, can hit your house, can fall on you. And yeah, how do you feel yourself knowing that? Of course, it's like it's the worst feeling, because how come that possible in 2024 and almost 2025, when all the people, like the majority of people, of course we have some conflicts and wars in other countries that are also horrible, but it's just hard to see how people live their lives, that nothing changed, they enjoy, they do not have it like I do not mean that like I wish it to somebody, but it's just hard to imagine that nothing could happen and we could live the life which we lived before the war, and just to continue to have some joy, to travel, to plan. But nowadays it just completely break, and you just you just hope that everything will be okay, that something will improve. Because again, some people cannot live with it. They leave the country, they fled from Ukraine, they go somewhere else, they start their lives in other countries. It's also challenging, it's also not easy, because you still miss your homeland, you miss your family if you're not going there with your family. So for Ukrainians, it's no matter you are in Ukraine or somewhere abroad, you still, let's say, you still suffer. Because I have a friend who is in Canada, and he also says that it's hard. Like he has to work during nighttime. Everything is expensive. Like he has no mood to do something. He miss Ukraine. But again, there are also a lot of factors why people are not coming back, no matter it's men or women. Like as for women, of course, maybe it's easier, but for men, it's like the big risk because you can be conscripted any day. You do not have this, guarantee that nobody touched you. So you're under the risk, and you never know when it will be. So thank you, Paulo Alfino. It was said what happened yesterday in Kyiv, and yes, there are real estate in Kyiv increased since many people moved to Kyiv and flee from the border cities. By the way, the price for estate in Kharkiv is decreased significantly. It's like nowadays it's like maybe 3 times cheaper than in Kyiv. I agree, those garden videos were quite nice. Linda, no one wants you. And in there, I believe the war will be over soon, as soon as January. I hope so, J. York. Wishing you a happy solstice and Merry Christmas from Tennessee, USA. Blessing for you on this day and all days. Thanks, Druid Godmother. Interesting nickname. Druid reminds me some computer game. I hope you guys have a nice Christmas even with what's going on. Thanks, Marty. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thanks, Paulo, for the live. Please stay safe, stay strong. Merry Christmas to you, Luba, and your family is good. Boy, Jack. Thanks, Les. Unfortunately, yeah, Lyndon. Unfortunately, these people, they are true. You're a poor, unhappy person who came here to write some... It's not nonsense, but it's just some weird stuff. Merry Christmas, Joss. Next year will be better. Thanks, ACDG. I met a girl from Ukraine. She met her boyfriend in Polish camp. She is now 17 and her boyfriend studies in Prague. Horror stories. Alright, guys. So stop writing comments because in that case I cannot leave you. So thanks a lot for staying with me, with my family, on my channel. Thanks a lot for sharing your time with me. Thanks a lot for watching this live. Thanks a lot for your support. I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope that maybe I will do some videos before that time. Maybe I'll do another live in a few days. So yeah, please stay safe. Spend more time with your family, with your friends. Try to enjoy every moment of your life, no matter what, because yeah, all the issues and some troubles that you have, they are not really so real compared to the war. So yeah, try to enjoy any moment, and yeah, and of course help to the people you know. Be kind, do not fight with anybody. More, not more, right? Stupid thing. My man, thanks a lot for your super chat. This Christmas gift is for you from... Let me show it to the screen. This is a Christmas gift from Lyndon. Love, Mo. Thanks a lot, my friend. It's like the good end for this life. So you just joined, Mo, because I have not seen your comments before. I write that everyone wants to know but are afraid to ask. Linda, you are just first time maybe on my live stream, because on my previous live streams I shared like all the information, all the details, why is that, why I'm here, and so on. So just join these lives more often. Stupid thing one more time, because it's again unusual for me to get such a super chat, so I appreciate it a lot. Phew. Love you, dude. Stop. I'm shy. Love you too, dude. Alright, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this live. It's sad that you just joined us. But yeah, I have to go because it's been 2 hours. And I want to watch the box fight between Usyk and Fury. It will start in a couple of minutes. So yeah, guys, be safe, and best wishes from Ukraine, and I'll see you soon. So yeah, that's all. Bye bye.